As the adage goes, AI is not coming for your jobs, but somebody using AI probably is. Good morning, everybody. Today, Ruby and myself, we are talking about implications of AI. I've been talking about AI for quite some time now and how quickly it is advancing, how fast it is becoming mainstream, how much these large language models are being implicated into sales and marketing. And AI is not coming for your jobs, but somebody using AI probably is. That's a real thing for a lot of marketers to be thinking about right now. These use cases for AI tools to replace a lot of the low common tasks that you'll see in a marketing conversation happens, pretty easily these days. So whether it's a ChatGPT or a Copilot or something else, the applications and implications of using that for marketing are pretty rock solid. It can do things way faster with way more quality than we think. And so what do we need to do to make sure that our teams are using it to our fullest advantage? And so really, what does that mean? AI is going to be, Ruby's onto something, the tool of the future. So it's going to build the content. It's going to help us get tasks done. It's going to do things that we think are going to be value add for us as a business. So all of those things are happening right now. It is not theory. It is not on a whiteboard. It is real world. It's happening right now. So for marketing folks, that becomes a real, you got to keep your eye on that. So if you are a content writer, it doesn't mean you're going to lose your content writing job. It just means that you're going to be using AI as the support for everything that you write. It's going to be ad platforms, creative. If you've seen anything in ChatGPT 4.0 and some of these video creation tools that are out there that are all AI based, not perfect, but getting way better, way faster. So you gotta know what this means. Secondarily to that, from a sales perspective, AI is going to become more and more valuable to us as salespeople simply because it's going to help us find our customers. It's going to help us find our prospects. It's going to help us find the things that they want to see. It's going to make it easier for them to get that information. We're going to be the conduit for that information in terms of sales, but we are not going to be the ones going outbound to them in a much more structured way as we've done for the last 30 years. That is just the way the market's going to change. And I apologize for that. Some of that is demographics. We have people that don't really want to talk to people anymore. There's that. And then we have all of these bad actors out there who are pushing terrible narratives and terrible tactics into the market. All of this is driving tools like AI to the forefront, where I can do even more research than I could do previously as your potential prospect, and it makes my life as the buyer that much easier. That is going to be a real thing. So are we there yet? No. Will we need salespeople? Yes. Will they have the same function and role that they've always had in organizations? No. And so it's changing this thinking around how does this implicate us as sales into this conversation. So if marketing gets better, if marketing gets more targeted, more relevant to our buyer, and now we as salespeople are implicated into the buying journey maybe earlier, then we have to be ready for that. And so if AI is telling marketing, AI is telling my customer a certain story, is that the right story? Is it the thing that's going to really light a fire under them? Or is it hallucinating and saying weird, crazy stuff that it shouldn't be saying? You want to align to some of this, because this is why sales and marketing is going to be much more impacted, to the point AI is not coming for your job, but somebody using AI probably is. So you just want to make sure that this is part of the conversation as you're developing how your sales process will continue to evolve, both from a top of funnel, bottom of funnel, mid funnel perspective. If we're going to even continue to use funnels, I don't know. We want to know how this is going to help our buyer, but ultimately, self-servingly, how is this going to impact our days? And so the bottom line is it will. It just will. And so now, how can we make sure that we're at the forefront of this? So if you're not learning about this, if you're not seeing what tools are out there and available, you are absolutely doing yourself a disservice. And then even more than that, you're leaving yourself vulnerable to those folks that are using AI to come and take your jobs. Anyway, we're not going to get into that today. All right, enough for today. AI is going to become much more deep into our daily lives in the next 24 to 36 months. Everything that people are sort of doing as hypotheses and theories and tests will become mainstream even more than they already are. And let's be very clear, they already are. And now we have to be ready for that. So if you're in sales and marketing, buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy ride. But if you are on the forefront of this, good things will happen. If you are keeping your head firmly in the sand, bad things are going to happen. It's just how it is. All right, enough for today. Ruby says, we're not sure how AI is going to help us or hurt us. But either way, we got to know. We got to know what's going on. All right, enough for today. Walking and talking with Ruby.